Good morning to you all. Tasul gon go make shift go mahar imagine. I hope you're all doing good this morning. Tá green egg tanaf, the sun is shining. I was ta and imagine go hauling. It's just beautiful this morning. Now what you see behind me here is the last of the elm that I have. It came off my back hedgerows. It was all dead elm. So I'm going to save it. I'm going to convert it so it's going from here to the sawmill. Now some of the pieces might be a bit small, so what I'll do with them is I'll cut them into smaller lengths and we'll pop them on my wadkin that you've seen in a previous video, and I'll use it for smaller stuff. But I have a couple of bigger sections back here, and I'm going to convert these into planks. It's all for a particular project that I'm working on this year, so if you stick with me this year, you'll see that I'm working on something. It's a little personal odyssey that I have been trying to get out there for a long time, so I said this year just do it. So this is the elm that I have. I'm unlikely to see much elm in the rest of my lifetime, so I've got to make the best I can out of this. So what you see here behind me is going to be converted into furniture pieces and outdoor pieces, and you'll see that down the line. So the next phase of this is to take it to the sawmill and to give instruction on what way I want to cut and to get as much material out of it as possible. Some of it has been dead, so I don't know whether it'll be spalted. I do see some fungal growth on some of it there. So I have to take what I can get from it and work the best I can. I have a fine piece here, it's about 18 inches diameter, so I should get something off of that. Now one little thing here, the only piece that's not elm is this piece here, and that's a piece of yew that I got in Old St Mary's graveyard in Clonmel this time last year, when I was just culling a few trees for the people in there. And this is a piece of yew. Now this particular piece, you might see there's a silver line on it here, and the reason I put that there is because I want it cut in a particular way. Sometimes people like me, or stonemasons, or anybody in the craft sector, sometimes when we see a piece of timber in its shape and form in its natural state, we know instinctively what it should be. And this piece, the minute I cut it, I knew exactly what I wanted to make from it. Now that's all conditional on getting the right grain pattern when it's cut and hoping that it won't split, you know, because there's going to be a heart in that there and having to avoid the heart. So we'll get what we can out of it, but I've indicated already the way that I want the saw blade to cut through it there. So as you can see, this is the last of my elm if we pan around here. And if that camera will follow me, come on camera. And I have a longer length here as well. I'll possibly cut that into a shorter piece and just get as much as I can at the mill. Even though the lengths might be shorter, I'll still get the maximum value out of them. Why am I saying that? So I won't have too much waste that's just going to the fire. So that's what I have here. That's the last of the elm that has been on my site here. They've been dead for some years, with the exception of one. There was one live tree, and because it was falling towards the road, it was posing a danger to the public and to traffic, so it had to come out. However, that said, I still have lots of elm propagating on the hedgerows there, and a whitethorn there as well, so they're all going to come again. They're all coming good. The epicormic growth is coming as we see, as we come into the springtime, you'll see that coming again. So because this was an area where lots of elm trees grew, they still propagate year after year after year. So anything that comes up, I'll protect it, and hopefully we might get it to maybe 18, 20 years old. It's the Dutch elm disease, as you know, that put paid to the elm grown in Ireland. So I treasure what I have here. Hopefully you'll follow me on the journey to see what I'm going to make out of these pieces. So what I have to do is get them cut and then get them seasoned, and then we'll be ready for action. So, I was going to say, Mahuas faking good on you for looking. Fekin tu gulu, we'll see you soon. Tog the buggy. August Buin Sultas and Law, and you take the best out of today because it's so nice out there today. Enjoy your day. Slán go fóill. Bye for now.